In 1841, a group of convict women sailed from Woolwich in England to Tasmania aboard the Rajah, producing a magnificent quilt during the voyage. The Rajah quilt. Truly, this ship is a seahorse, bucking and straining. Again I prick my finger, blood speckling the appliqued flowers. So dim below decks, and we Pentonville women so weak, only porridge in our bellies, we sometimes sew patches back to front. 100 days from Woolwich, 5 from Van Diemen's Land. We've nearly finished our task, just enough silk to embroider the inscription to the ladies of the Convict Ship Committee, who farewelled us with Hessian bags of needles, thread and scraps. Make something of yourselves. Make something for posterity. Some of us, old hands at needlecraft, help others to inch the cloth, a chessboard of textures, something solid to hang on to in this lonely turmoil of sky and sea. Our teacher has caught the eye of the captain, but we drabs can only stitch our hope and our sorrow into this quilt, and know not whose bed it will cover. In 1902, Marie Curie, together with her husband Pierre, discovered radium. Marie Curie. Roughshod hooves, bruise flesh, smash bone, a wild wet night of mud and gore. Her life contracts, goes on alone. Stumbling, distracted, umbrella blown, wheels grind on, he hears no more. Roughshod hooves, bruise flesh, smash bone. In a shed as cold as they'd ever known, together they shovel the dull brown ore. Her life contracts, goes on alone. Patients were dying, queues had grown, always more pitchblende heaped on the floor. Roughshod hooves, bruise flesh, smash bone. A faint blue glow from the stubborn stone, the ramparts breached in a silent war. Her life contracts, goes on alone. Hands scarred, eyes blurred, the die is thrown. The healing rays leave body raw. Roughshod hooves, bruise flesh, smash bone. Her life contracts, goes on alone. My husband, who has been by my side through thick and thin, has challenged himself with some adventurous sports. Travelling companion. You step out into my horror zone, my heart in your parachute pack. Taut sinews jolt wings of silk, mushrooming into gentleness. I stitch a skin of wind to a cloud, and hawk-like fix you with my sextant eye to set you down in wild sweet grass. You ski down wedding cake slopes, smoothed strange by winter's knife. Thighs scream, ankles answer, and when whiteout spins your degrees of freedom, follow my spoor to the snow fox lair. My soft pelt will warm you, my sixth sense will guide you home. Scuba tanks full, you fall overboard backwards, as though embellishing some drunken party. Even sharks are afraid of this crazy cross between lungfish and alien eel, bifurcated in black and yellow. But I know the trouble you have with bubbles, and nudge you breathwise up water to sky. And lastly, a poem for the COVID pandemic, which we have all weathered with resilience, and many have discovered their creative sides. Small enchantments. In these days of isolation, small things enchant. Despite browning petals, the last gardenia is still fragrant. Skeletal leaves flaunt their veins at the bluest of skies. A spider's web, jewelled tightrope from bush to gate, brushes my lips as I spray water across the front lawn. Tasks once monotonous and unworthy of mention are rituals now dividing my day into sacred segments. Raking up autumn leaves is no more a chore, but reveals the beauty of the frosty lawn. My daily shower calls for quiet meditation, and my walk by the river gestates a new poem. A dog's incessant barking, once annoying and subject to curses, shows me I am not alone. A phone scam gives my voice a workout, even if my tart retort is lost in the static. I must cook 3 meals a day is no longer a sentence, but a source of creativity. Sifting through a lifetime's recipes stimulates memory and appetite. These days are full to bursting.